Based on that video, you could actually see how effective it is using those kind of applications during the lesson. But this time, I'm going to talk about what are the things that you need to do prior deciding on using those.
Hello!
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Alright, I'm so glad to see you and welcome back. How are you again? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
If you like this video, please click the button below.
Hello!
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Alright, I'm so glad to see you and welcome back. How are you again? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So welcome to the zoo. This is my zoo. Alright, so what can you see in my background? What are these? What are these? Are they food? Are they
Zoo.
what? Zoo. Very good. What are these? Okay, so the place is zoo. How about these things? What are they? They are
They are
what?
animals.
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 What's this?
Zebra.
Okay, how about this?
Lion.
Okay, very good. How about this?
Bird.
Bird. Okay, how about this?
Monkey.
Alright, thank you so much. Now this time, let's continue our lesson. Right, so please read the yellow box first. Okay, so let me help you. Is this a poster?
Is this a poster?
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Yes, it is.
Very good. Continue.
No, it isn't.
Good job.
It's a pen.
Okay, good job. One more time. Is this a poster? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. It's a pen. Go.
Is this a poster? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. It's a pen.
Boy, okay, very good. Now this time, let's have a game. We have here rock, paper, scissors. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's try to have a trial first, okay? Rock, paper,
Okay.
scissors. 1, 2, 3, go. Rock. Okay, rock,
Rock,
paper, scissors.
paper, scissors.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so we are going to have a competition. Okay, so I will be choosing here and you also choose later. The winner will ask the question. Okay, the question is this. Okay? Ready?
Okay.
Alright, rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, one more time. One more time. 1, 2, 3, go. Rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're the winner. Okay. Okay, what's your question?
Is this a chair?
Is this a chair for number?
4.
Okay. No, it isn't. It's a chair. Is that correct? No, it isn't. It's a desk. Help me, I don't know the answer. Okay, so what's the correct answer?
No, it isn't. It's a poster.
It's a poster. Okay. Hi. I understand now. Okay. Now this time, let's move on to the next question. What the question? Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3. Winner! Okay. What's your question? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
3.
Number 3. Okay.
Is this a globe?
Is this a globe? No, it isn't a globe. It's a crayon. So go. You give me that very kawaii clap. Thank you so much. Alright, now this time, let's move on to letter D. Okay?
Okay.
That's an example of our ManyCam application review. Based on that video, you could actually see how effective it is using those kind of applications during the lesson. But this time, I'm going to talk about what are the things that you need to do prior deciding on using those applications. So one of the application that I'm using in this content is the ManyCam, but you can actually use another application. You can have Snapchat or Snapshot. I would highly suggest to use something that you are really equipped with. And the other one that I want you to do, these are the tips that I want to share to you guys. First is you have to make sure that you don't experiment, okay? The usage of those applications during your lesson. Make sure to use those applications when you are already confident to use it, okay? During the lesson, it could be not a good or recommendation if you are still trying to learn during the lesson, because why? It may affect your ratings after the lesson. So I highly suggest don't use those applications when you're not yet ready. Make sure to have your own research, okay? Second, you have to make sure to really identify those features matched to your student. For example, using a face mask, sometimes students are not really into those face masks. So for example, if you're gonna use gorilla during the lesson, kids might be frightened. Kids might be feeling amused. So those kind of things. Make sure that you know your students well when you are about to use this face mask. The third one is that you have to make sure that you are equipped with good lighting also and good background. Alright, so you have to make sure that you're using green, this kind of things. But I would highly suggest not to really pressure yourself to use this application. This could be a very good option also if you have a very good lighting. Okay, lighting is very important when you are using this kind of application. You don't want to be so blurred, or you don't want to be so dark during your lesson, and then your background is very bright. So it's really important. You have to know those things: the lighting effects, saturation, exposure to your light source. Make sure to do that. But anyway, guys, this is just supplement that can really help you with your teaching online. This is not necessary. NativeCamp is not requiring you to do this. Other students might like it, but other students might hate it. So make sure to know your students well. So actually, as of this moment, I'm using these applications a lot of time because I know that my students love it. Actually, there are some times that students really say like, why you're using this one. They actually ask this one. So what made me realize to use this application? First is I have my renovation at home, so I don't have very good background. I'm painting my walls and everything, so I decided to use temporary background. Okay, so that's the green background. I'm using the applications to, conceal those, you know, very bad backgrounds. So, what I did was necessary. Okay, so that's the reason. But again, guys, it really depends on you. What are your reasons why you're going to use the applications? The application can help you, okay, not to put more pressure and stress on how you are going to teach here online. So these applications should help you. But if you think that these applications add more stress, and if this application made you perform your lesson not in your best, please refrain from doing it. You yourself and a very plain background is enough. Okay? Now, let me proceed to my review about this application. Some of the applications can really help you, and as what I've said, ManyCam is really helping me with this kind of effect. But the main problem there is that when I was using the ManyCam, my computer buffered a lot, so it is very lagging. Sometimes my camera, so there are some delays. So what I did is I tried to uninstall it, because now I'm actually using my white background, and yeah, it really works well. So nothing can defeat you as main props during the lesson. The most important is you. So again, these ManyCam or these applications that we can use during the lesson, those are just supplement to help you teach here at NativeCamp. But again, it is not necessary. Alright? So again, guys, I hope you learned a lot. I know, guys, you have a lot of questions about what kind of applications you can use to help you teach here at NativeCamp. And as of this moment, it has been so viral that some of our idols, like actresses, or even news anchors, are actually using the background to put more effect on their jobs. But as what I've said, it is not really necessary once you're working as an online teacher here at NativeCamp. I'm not telling that it will not be necessary for every platform, but for me, in my own opinion, here at NativeCamp, it's not really necessary to use this application. I just tried to use it and have my own personal review when I use this. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna rate it 1 to 10. Maybe I would say I recommend it for 4. Too small, right? Yeah, it is an honest review, because the most important thing is you know how to use it. It takes time for you to be more accustomed about how to use the application. Second is, the most important thing is when your computer lag. If there's something happen during your lesson, well, it really affects during your lesson. And because of the lag, sometimes reservation cancellation or reserved booking lessons are being canceled because of the lags. So I don't want that to happen to you guys. So that happened to me. That was a bad experiment, but I'm so happy that I was able to experience that, so that you guys can avoid those series of unfortunate events in my experiment using this application. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're not yet subscribed, and if you think that this video can help you decide if you're going to use this application or not, or if you think that this channel can really help you be more equipped in teaching here at NativeCamp, please click the subscribe button and also the notification bell button so you will be notified in my next video. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Frank in Action. Peace.